And now we bring to the show, we bring Katelyn and a very special guest. Hey, there it is!
There she is.
Oh my goodness!
Ah,
Who's
I
Oh my
know.
this?
Well,
goodness.
isn't
I'm
it the
those
crying.
sweetest thing?
Look at her
cheeks.
face. Look at her face. Stop it.
Oh, she poked her
Oh
lip
my
out a little.
goodness.
She was like,
All right, we were
I
all
know.
talking.
What
We
is
were all
Needed
this?
to come
talking over
hold
you in
you.
our oohs and ahs. Who is this?
Molly really is crying.
I really am. Look at
Yes.
my sweet
This is
baby. I love
so.
babies.
This is Bishop Kate, and she's so sweet.
Oh,
I
Oh
know.
my
I
She's a
love.
squish.
goodness.
I feel like both
Oh
with
my
the
goodness.
my facial expressions. Yeah, like
I
oh, she is
cannot. Babies
just
are so precious. I
oh
love
I'm gonna
them.
pass her off. She's
yes.
like a
Oh,
lip
bye,
noodle.
Bishop.
Bye, Bishop.
Oh
Stop it.
my
Okay.
We love
goodness.
you.
Oh,
She's
All
so
right.
sweet.
So when I come to
you know,
Tuscaloosa in November, I get to hold this baby.
Yes, you can hold her the entire.
no.
You have to remind me which game it is you're coming to, and I will be there. I will be there.
It's the Saturday before Thanksgiving.
Remind me
It's
of
one of
that.
like the no-name games.
Saturday before
I can
Thanksgiving. Remind me of that.
Did you say one of the no-name games?
yeah, like it, yeah, where tickets weren't super expensive to
Yeah.
get because
Mm.
we have
We
our whole
love that.
family's coming.
We love that.
What is
And
a less expensive ticket in SEC country?
Well,
It's not
my
bad.
no, yeah,
Yeah.
it's really not bad. My grandparents have several like all of my family is originally from Columbus, Georgia area, so down south. My grandfather played Alabama years ago, but my other grandfather has alumni members, and he gets us tickets, and it was only like $25. But like we're in the nosebleeds because we have a lot of us. But yeah,
Very nice.
so,
Very nice.
that's cool.
My kids never sit through an
Fun
entire
fact.
game, so cheap tickets are the way to go.
The
yes, but
fun
yeah, with
fact that I
kids, yeah.
have for you right this second is that we just saw the youngest contestant to ever play on the floor uh, on our screens.
Yes.
Facts.
Yes, it's true. It's true.
Oh my goodness, this sweet baby.
Yeah, she was
Mm,
16 weeks. I was 16 weeks pregnant. Yeah.
Oh man.
is
That's amazing.
crazy. So it
And
was
Aaron
funny when
going, I forgot you were
after
pregnant.
well, it was funny after like your first duel, like theme parties, you were like, I'm gonna go back to the floor, and Rob was like, yeah, go take a rest. I'm like, she's gonna go stand for another couple
I
hours.
know.
She's not
Wait.
really resting, but
Yes. Yes.
okay.
And I didn't know like certain people had those little like fold out chairs. And I was like, why did no one tell me that is so genius? The guy that was
Yeah.
swamped or whatever. And I was like,
Mm-hmm.
I want to steal his chair, but I did not. I did not take his chair.
Jez had a cheer. That's funny.
Jizz, yeah. That it looked like a
I'm
Yeah.
not
bongo. It
surprised.
just,
Yes.
Okay.
Oh
So
man.
yes, I mean, I was in awe of and yeah. By the way, like why aren't we getting you a chair? Like I don't know.
we should have.
So no,
It was
and I
fine.
when I say we, I mean the producers, because
Yeah.
like where were we gonna get a chair on
We had no
between being
authority to bring
catered?
any.
Yeah, yeah, but
Yeah.
Right.
so many of those little things in terms of like contestant care, some of like it's just like overall the experience was great, right? But like you just want to like
Yeah.
give them if they would just listen to some pointers. So many of those little
Yeah.
teeny things would just make such a difference.
The amount
Hmm.
Yeah.
of gummy jellies that we ate was probably enough to like kill a normal person.
and
But
and
Yep.
and
But
and
they're
and your
Ireland jellies,
baby
so they're
coming out
healthier.
coming out was probably just extra juiced up just by being around all those
right.
gummies. Not even that you
Literally.
Baby's
ingested any
addicted
of
to
them, just being
jellies.
like, yeah, just
That's
being
why she was
around
so
all of it.
big.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sponsored cheeks are sponsored by jellies.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes. That's hilarious. I love it.
All right, Caitlin. So tell us, first of all, we do not because of Fox being the way they are in terms of their clearances and stuff. We do not have we don't have either of your duels to show, unfortunately.
That's
So,
okay.
but we're gonna
Boo.
talk about them. We're gonna talk about them. So
Yeah. I want
first
to
of
know
all,
first though how you got
yeah,
on the show.
yeah. Thank you, Zach.
Yeah, so I'm a travel agent, and the company I was working with Rachel Riley, so I kind of became friends with her. She's on Big Brother and like all the
Oh yeah,
things, and she's also does
Mm-hmm.
casting, which you can totally go to the Floor website, y'all know, and just
yeah, yeah.
apply. But Rachel posted about it, and it was like right before Christmas, and so I messaged her, and she immediately called me, and I was like, "Listen, I cannot run, jump. I don't want to do a race with anybody. Is this physical?" And she was like, "No." So I was like, great, that sounds perfect. So she kind of like helped me through the process
All right,
up
two
until
quick
like the
things. Two quick questions. I want
yes,
to cut you off, but two quick questions. First of all,
yes.
um, Rachel Riley. How are you working with Rachel Riley as like travel agent wise?
So she like her bookings and her family like travel bookings.
Okay,
Cool.
So
so
like for trips and
you
things like
do
that.
her bookings.
Yes, what she does like some sponsored cruises, so those travel agencies handle those. But like her family was going on this trip, like her parents, and her sister, so like I handle their bookings.
How did that
That's
connection happen?
fancy.
So
Yeah,
flipping
so the
cool.
travel agency was doing like a Big Brother, we couldn't call it that, but a Big Brother themed cruise. So she was on it. There were lots of people. And I actually own a travel agency with Jag and Jazz. I don't know if y'all watch Big Brother, but
Oh yeah,
Jag is on Big Brother,
Oh,
and then they're also on Amazing Race. So like name
yes, they
drop, love you
Yes.
are.
guys. They're
That's so
amazing.
cool.
Yeah, they're really
wow.
cool. But
It,
Rachel
So
lives like
so are
30
you?
minutes from me.
Okay. So
is
are
she
No,
just as cool
you?
as she seems on TV?
I
Yes.
think she's so much nicer in real life.
Yeah.
I think she's so
I
much
think
nicer.
she.
She's
That's
super
probably
sweet.
I
half
just think
of
she's
it.
awesome. I loved her on the season of Big Brother. Like she was
So did
like
I.
kind when she needed to be,
I
and
love her
like
on everything she's been on.
yeah,
I
And how
think
me
what
too.
Brendan
she
like comes to bat for her. Like he is
yeah.
ready to like
Yep,
defend her, and I love it.
I just think
yep.
that
So
she's got raw deal.
I'm gonna switch shows. The challenge, because that's my show. I'm not a huge Big Brother person,
Yep.
but I am a challenge
Yes,
person. Bananas and
yes,
CT are my all-time favorites. Have you worked with
yes.
them?
I have not. I've worked with them in like prepping a cruise. I haven't like met them face to face, but I've been in group chats with them with like the other people from the challenge. So they both seem really sweet. I can't remember what one of them's a little more of a diva. I think me and you talked about it. I can't remember which one, but I feel like
Probably
it's
bananas.
Bananas, I was gonna say
cannot
too. Yeah.
remember, but there were like some stipulations that were specific to like their booking, whichever one it was. But for the most part, everyone, like Cara was in that group chat, so
Mm-hmm.
sweet. Like
Cars
that
cool.
whole America is good friends with Jag, and he just loves
Oh,
them, so
okay.
like supporting America. So
So
but
if you
yeah,
ever go to like a conference or anything with them and you need a +1,
a plus one
please
is Molly.
remember
Or an assistant
please
or
remember
anything.
your
Yes.
dear friend from the
It's-
floor who's a mega fan. I promise I won't
yes.
embarrass you and geek out. I'll be totally chill about everything. I will
Yep.
not geek out and embarrass you. But
That's
yeah, if
so
you ever need
funny.
a +1 for any of that. So
I
Yes, I
thought,
wish I
just had to
could say the
shoot
same
my
real life
shot
friends,
there.
but
Yeah.
right.
guys, I thought the casting questions, like I thought casting answers were going to be so repetitive, and yet like this has
Hmm.
been the most diverse answers of any
Seriously,
question we've
Yeah.
asked. Like this is crazy. Like the
I do
Not
want to
even
stories
say
just
behind the
something
that.
casting.
too. I don't know if I believed Johnny Fairplay when he was talking about how Rachel Riley got him on the show, but now I do.
Yep,
Like I didn't realize that Rachel was actually
a
that
casting.
invested or involved.
Yeah,
That
Yeah.
was Jason too. Jason summer camp. He Rachel Riley reached out to him. She had like a
Stop.
couple of yeah, she had I think it was like Montana, Alaska, and another state they were trying to get representation from and they weren't getting applicants from those. And so I don't know
Huh.
how she found like Jason on Instagram, but yeah, he thought it would and he'll tell you and he'll probably talk about it when he's on, like he thought it was spam, like he didn't respond to it at first. He thought he was
Oh,
getting scammed.
yeah, absolutely. Why would
But
you
yeah,
think
I've heard
Rachel's
her name
reaching out,
several
right?
times.
Right. Like how much these celebrities reach out, and just like from experience with the travel agencies, how much these people really utilize Instagram. You're like, no, surely this is not them, but it really is. Like you just drop them a message
yeah.
and they're reading it. It's not like their manager's getting it or anything. But yeah, yeah. I didn't know that about Jason. That's awesome.
Yeah, I learned that while I was out there. Somebody was asking him, but yeah.
Okay, so in terms of your time, first of all, tell us about the first duel in terms of your thoughts being called up there and how it
Theme
all played
parties.
out.
Yeah, so when y'all know, we gave them like some options of things that we thought we'd be great at, and then we got a list a couple weeks prior, and we were like, we just knew the list, and we didn't know where we fell in the list, and so
Hmm.
maybe in a travel agent, I was like, I'm for sure Disney, like or theme parks. I am 10 out of 10 one of those. Maybe Harry Potter. I don't know. And then we get there, or right before, and they're like, it's theme parties, and I was like,
Hmm.
what? And I had not mentioned to them about being an event planner. I mean, having an event space before. And then,
Oh,
yeah, so I guess they just looked at my Facebook or whatever and saw that I had a
Dug
slew of children
around.
and like have birthday parties, for them and can throw a balloon arch together. And so I was like, oh, geez. I was like, this could go really south really quick. And then we get up there and it's like banana party. Like, what is a
yeah.
Santa party? And so,
What's a banana party? I just.
yeah, I was like, what is this? And then the new dude party happened, and I couldn't see what, because we have the X on the screen. I couldn't see what he was seeing. And of course, I wasn't looking to my right. And so when that happened, I was like, what the actual heck is even on the screen? And he's so silly, y'all know he is so
Yeah.
silly and so funny in
He
real
is.
Oh
life.
yeah.
Like he is like goofing right now. He doesn't know and he's just saying things. So that was hilarious. And then you black out when you're up there essentially. So um it was amazing though. I was so happy, honestly, that I just won one duel. That was my goal, like to just win some one duel.
Yep.
But it was really, really fun and really stressful. But
That
but
was
Oh
yeah,
really,
it was
yeah.
man.
awesome.
The new dude, like when he was, I'm thinking like frat party. What is going on? And I mean, that was quick thinking on his feet. That was so funny.
Yes, he got a viral sound without even really trying to
Yep.
be viral.
Oh yeah.
But on your side, like I wouldn't have gotten banana party. I would have been so confused. I would have been like,
Oh,
what?
Then he got funeral, and I watching it back, I
the
don't remember some of the things that we had. And then
funeral.
steampunk, he got that was pretty difficult.
Yeah,
Yeah.
steampunk was
But
hard.
yeah, but it was awesome.
So fun.
When you when you won that, it was there part of you that is thinking I'm gotta keep playing, or was it automatically like, all right, I'm going back.
So I thought about. I mean, y'all know we make such good friends around us. And,
Hmm.
Hmm.
the probability of you winning isn't super high. But I loved Kelsey. I really think I would have killed that category, but we'd studied together and I'd said, I'm not going to go against you. So I was just hoping, I was like, okay, just go back and chill for a minute and get your bearings, go to the bathroom, go eat some jellies, and then come back and see where you sit. And so, you know, I did not want to
When
go. I did not want to compete against Kelsey.
when you inherited fictional creatures, what was your first thought?
Oh no, this is not good.
Uh,
This is not good. I am not. And we weren't really sure like if it was gonna go like mythical creatures. I think
Hmm.
is kind of the
hmm
take I took on it. Like, I don't know. I don't know. I did not think that it was going to go like the Sandworm. I've never seen that movie.
No.
I don't watch
Yeah.
Stranger Things. Like I'm not a huge TV buff, and the guy that comes up and gives you like the little like prep or whatever, he
Hmm.
said, so if you see a picture of Scooby Doo, you're going to say dog. And so I was like, oh,
Mm.
this is bad. This is so bad. And so watching it
Well,
back, I
yeah.
actually got way more right than I thought I did. So,
Well, and I
but yeah.
remember watching, like, being on the floor and watching that duel, and like, I just like when Shrek came up, Shrek, no,
Shrek.
Shrek, like that's what I would have done. Like, I wouldn't have thought to say ogre.
Mm-mm.
Yeah. And then I got home and my kids have a little golden book called What's a Wookie? And I was like,
Oh,
why? Why me? Like, I guess I bought that. I don't know. But So sorry, Chewbacca.
Yep. I would have said Chewbacca. I wouldn't have said Wookiee. So that was a
Is that
hard
why
duel in
you
Yeah.
that
said? Is
respect.
that why you said sorry?
Yes, yes.
I
I
because
thought so bad. And then being a travel agent too, I'm like, he literally stands at Disney World every day and shakes people's hand, and here I am.
Hmm.
But yeah,
That's so funny.
Sandworm, there was
So
no hope.
so
I
I
mean,
remember talking to you a little bit like before you had to get up there, and like we were everybody around you was speculating, okay, what are they going to be showing? And like I was picturing dragons and I was picturing things like
Yeah.
Mhm.
that. And
Elves,
um
yep.
yeah, elves. So I was nervous for you, and also I was hoping to be able to play you because you had so much territory, and I was like, okay, I think I could beat her. So no offense, I was
nope.
I was hoping
You could have.
to get up there. Yeah.
This was
Yeah,
easily, without question, the hardest category in terms of the choices that were made to date.
yeah.
Mm,
I mean, even Bigfoot, like, and I know they told you, like, okay, it's not
I
the
said
character
Alf.
name, it's the realm. But it's like even with
right,
like Shrek and Ogre, it's like your first instinct, oh, that's Shrek. It's like, oh, that's
Right.
right.
Chewbacca, or oh,
Mike
that's
Wazowski,
like
or that's Harry and the Hendersons
Harry in the
because that's what Harry.
Hendersons. It's
Yeah.
like
Oh
that's
yeah,
Yeah.
not Bigfoot, that's
yeah,
Harry in the Hendersons. It's like
Yes.
yes,
Hmm.
and then Demigorgon and Hippogriff. Are you kidding me? I
Yeah.
was like, I was like,
yep.
that is not right.
Yes, my husband
Like
was like, "I told you to watch Stranger Things with me. I told you to watch movies with me." It's like, okay,
Thanks,
fine,
honey.
okay.
But you were really composed and cool up there. Like it was really fun to watch you in both of your duels. Um what so when Aaron is starting to go on his run and you're seeing what's happening, are you just assuming he's coming for you at that point?
For sure. For sure. And y'all know we're so exhausted because we are recording so much.
Hmm.
We've been standing there for, it felt like a lot of days. It wasn't a lot of days, but it felt like a whole lot of days.
oh, it
And
was, yeah.
so it was like time stood still, like fever dreamish. And so I knew it was coming for me. I was surprised that he went to Harley. Um, and
That was
then
an odd
then I was
one. Yeah. That
That
was
yes,
left
was.
yes. I
field,
was
sort of
shocked.
like with the strategy. It was like maybe he went there
He
because
needed
he
he needed
wanted
He
to
another
needed it.
one.
Yep.
Yeah.
end the night. Yeah, right. He needed kind of like a bridge. Is that what you
Well,
were saying, Molly?
he needed that one so he could do another three. Cause all right, so like
The
I know
Oh,
like
that's
category
in
true.
swap.
filming yeah, I know in film like when the show aired, the way they edited it, like it's like he has the aha moment on stage, but he knew what he was gonna do.
Oh yeah,
Yep.
Like he had
Mhm.
that strategy. So and none of us knew that TED Talk was gonna go the way that it went. So he
he
Mm,
used
did.
he had the time boost
He did
there, and
yeah.
that's true. Um,
in the
but
edit.
if he,
Yeah,
because I remember watching it
Yep.
and they were like, why? Like, Harley's out of the way, it's not going down. And I'm like, no, he needed another, like, more, not, I hate saying easy because everybody knows different stuff, but he needed a
right.
more, like,
Right.
common,
Less hard.
um,
Yeah,
Mhm.
like, a better chance of winning that category so that he could get another three in a row so he could go after
Yep.
Ashley, and
Yeah.
that was his best option. He's not gonna go dentist office. He's not gonna go biology. Um, like it just like that was his best choice. So, and I mean, yeah. So
I
yeah,
just
that's why he had to go that way.
you like you said, you like in theory, if he wants to win the money this episode, he has to go through you. Were
Mhm.
you buying the whole? Were you buying the whole Ashley Aaron alliance thing?
Yes.
Were you? Yeah.
Yes. I was totally
They were
buying it.
friends.
I
Yeah.
definitely I wasn't very close to Ashley. I didn't like really get super close to her. And then Aaron was a little more on the quiet side. Like he wasn't really like all of us, like, hopping table to table and
Hmm.
Yes.
all the things. He did kind of say to himself, and he was super nice. He was so sweet. And same thing about Ashley. I did not know that they were that close though. And then I did a podcast yesterday with Ashley, and she was talking about like literally 10 minutes before. he was like, I'm not coming for you. Don't worry about it. And she said, so when I got up there, she was like, I was so shook because I had no idea. She was like, I would have bet money he's not coming for me. And then he did.
Wow.
But, it's $20,000.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
So,
I mean,
but
I'd seen a few things. I'd seen that it was nice and it seemed genuine, but I had also seen just a couple of little like cutthroat catty comments before
Yep.
he went up where I was like, there's no alliances here. They're
Yeah.
yes.
like he is here for the money and yeah.
Well, because Tim, he
Yeah.
was ahead of us in the walkout line,
Yes.
he and Bo.
Mhm.
And so
Yes.
like we saw a little bit of their interactions in the walkout line. And I'm like, this is a little bit toxic. I'm gonna ignore this for a minute.
Yes.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
You
All of
couldn't
their
tell if it was like whole lot of love or if there was like a little bit of, you couldn't really
Yeah.
tell, but they always sat together. Same thing whenever he chose Bo. Like that was pretty an obvious one, but yeah, that one shocked me too.
Did the whole
Yeah.
yeah, the whole interaction on the screen, did that shock you at all watching it afterwards, Caitlin? The whole like you're so fake, you're so like the whole thing between Bo and Aaron?
Ah,
I think Bo was being honest. I think
Yeah.
Bo really felt that way.
Yeah.
I think Bo really
yeah.
did. His yelling did catch me off guard. I did expect Bo to go up there and like hold his own when that happened with their duel,
Mm,
and then when he started yelling pass,
Yeah.
my
I
word,
couldn't.
I lost it.
Oh yeah. Absolutely.
It
It was
was
just
really
I don't know
funny.
Oh
how
my
Aaron
god.
stayed composed, quite honestly. Like I would have just been I would have been
Props to
losing
him.
seconds.
It was
Yeah.
funny.
Yeah. Um any other thoughts in terms of your time on the duel on the floor?
It was awesome. I mean, it was so exhausting. Like I'm sure,
Hmm.
all of y'all lasted longer than me. So I know you were exhausted, but I mean, we've made such good friends. I did not expect to make so many good close friends through the whole thing. And I mean,
Yep.
y'all know we're in the group chat. We talk every single day. It's like, Ashton's posting pictures of her breakfast and her beignets and all the things, and I'm like, this is
Oh,
so
And
fun.
the
Like
Jamaica
this
trip and
is
the yeah.
oh my word.
And then you got
it's
Lucas and
awesome. And
Matt going back and forth.
yes,
Yes.
yes. Matt was
And
But
so
following
lively
you,
on the floor.
I've been feeling like
oh yeah.
Ashton's kind of throwing some social media best life at us this week in terms of the
Seriously.
trip. Just because my week's been
She
so hell,
is.
my week's been so hell. Then to see her, I'm like, bitch, like,
You're blocked. You're blocked.
Aw,
You're out.
Ashton.
Living her best life.
yeah,
He
yeah,
is.
Yes. Yes.
It's
She
really
did
fun to
not book
follow
that
you
trip
on
with
social
me. So I'm
media
like,
though,
Ashton,
Caitlin.
do
Yeah.
what?
It's really fun to follow you on social media to see all the adventures that you have like with all these people, and like you're able to the people you're able to interact with and have connections with is really cool. Like
Yeah.
you are a
So
very interesting person.
I owned a boutique for like 10 years in town. Well, it was online too, but so I have like a pretty eclectic group of friends. Most of them are
Hmm.
momish, so no hate to the dads, but yeah, it's super fun.
I actually after I worked for Bleacher Report, I went to work for this website called Travel Pulse. Um,
Oh,
yeah,
fun.
I had a feeling you might know it because it's all about
Yes.
travel agents and and
Yep.
and so I did a lot of travel and specifically did a lot of cruise travel, and so I have
Mhm.
such a great appreciation for the industry first of all, and the work that you guys put in as travel agents. Um, it's one of these industries that has pivoted with technology very well, whereas like my former
Awesome.
industry, newspapers, has not pivoted at all. And so to see how travel has rebounded after COVID and knowing the struggles, um, kudos to you for sticking it out because I know that had to be
Hmm.
a very difficult time.
Yeah, it was wild, and that was right when I started travel. Was right during COVID, and so it kind of set the bar pretty low on how many people would be calling you to book a cruise. So
Yeah.
it was only up from there.
Now, do you do cruises fairly exclusively?
I do a lot of like family travel, so theme parks and things like
Mm.
that. And I do a lot of cruises. It's just easy. People love that.
Yes.
We do a
Oh
lot of
yeah,
like all inclusives too. So people love cruising
Oh,
though. I
cool.
think that's probably like a number one seller, and it's the easiest sell, that's for sure.
for sure.
See
I
that.
I can't even say enough good things about cruising. I love, and obviously the big companies, but like the river cruises too are amazing.
Yes.
Yeah, so
Yes.
it's like yeah. So if you need any travel needs, folks, you see it right on the screen. Kedlin Lot underscore travel agent.
Y'all are so
Like
sweet.
she
Yes.
will rock it for you.
And make you
Yes.
take me with you. That's all.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's all.
Yeah.
Um,
Huge thank you
Good
for coming
stuff.
on. You know,
Y'all
with
are
the
so
Yes.
and by the way, we haven't even really talked about it in terms of just like, hello, the stress of being pregnant and traveling and being on a
Yeah.
television show. I
Right?
mean, like, snap, like, finger snaps to
That was
you,
a
because
long
Screw.
flight. They
my
probably
goodness.
thought that I was gonna like scare the plane because I walked the aisle so many times. I mean, multiple times because I was like, I just can't sit. And you're not really that big pregnant at 16 weeks, but
Yeah,
I was enough
That's
pregnant to be uncomfortable. And I was like trying to get
yeah.
baths at night in those little bathtubs. And I'm pretty tall. So that was all a lot of fun.
absolutely. Well, you slayed it. You slayed it, and
Yes.
Y'all are
you
so
know,
sweet.
you uh you were in his, you were in his wake, and you battled strong. I loved the little dig that Rob got in terms of Aaron picking two teenagers and a pregnant woman.
Yes,
That
That
was
Yeah.
yes.
awesome.
that was great. That was great,
Rob
and
held
it
nothing
gave you a
back.
moment of where it could have thrown him off a little bit too.
Hmm.
Yes, yes. Did y'all catch the line at the duel when he did with Victoria? And Rob says that was the biggest waste of a time booth.
Oh
Like
yeah,
Yes.
he's so
yeah,
savage. Rob
yeah.
is so
Yes, he is.
Yes.
savage.
And we
Very
haven't
much
even seen
so.
all of them make the show, like the whole,
Right.
some of the
Hmm.
less PG comments he made, I haven't made the
Yes.
cut. But
No.
all right,
There's got to be a
Caitlin.
bloopers episode, so.
Oh yeah, absolutely, and
Yes.
some
Please.
social media cuts, hopefully. Yeah, for sure.
Yes.
All right, well, Caitlin, huge thank you for coming on. We really appreciate you.
Yes.
And I am assuming you were also on floor play. Is that correct?
I was on yes. No, I was on
The
the
lowdown.
Oh,
low.
you're on the lowdown.
Lowdown.
Okay, okay. So
Yes. Yes.
Cool.
catch Caitlin and Ashley on the lowdown as well. If you can't get
Yep.
enough of Caitlin, and
Yeah.
which we can't, and I know your baby, I know your baby can't. So we'll let you get
Mm.
back to it, and
Thank y'all so much.
yeah.
Yes. Thanks for
Yes.
coming
Thank
on.
you.
Love y'all. I'll see you soon.
Love you
Love
too.
you.
Bye.
See ya.
Bye.
Bye.
Thanks, Caitlin.
Bye.